But this is a sustained, evil, and absolutely unhinged attempt to destroy my life. And I really don't, I'm tired of mincing words at this point. He is trying to ruin my life. He's trying to inflict emotional harm, physical harm on me. He knows exactly what he's doing. And this is one of the most wicked people that I've ever dealt with. I'm not trying to seek attention with this, but the people who are buying into this narrative, they exist at many levels, including at the very top level, and they include a large number of chess fans. Like, this is doing very serious damage and actual damage. It's not just like bots or, Russian spies who are believing Kramnik. He is like, he has a lot of authority. He's a fucking world champion. It's not, it's just a game. And I'd appreciate it if like people weren't, like it's funny. It's actually hilarious if it happens, but we can laugh about it. There's no reason to like, do anything other than that. And we'll be in emote only mode, but I mean after.
Okay, I'm back in time.
I mean 3+1. I think again, as I've always said from the start, I think we're about evenly matched in 3+1. I would even maybe call him a slight, tiny favorite with the white piece. Of course.
Шум природы, что слышит, да? Дождь.
Did you ever have any doubt?
No.
Did you ever have any doubt? Let's go emote only. I'm gonna focus. Let's go.
Больше не слышен?
Let me think what to play. I'm gonna play a Vienna.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play a Vienna.
Daniel Naroditski. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna focus. Go D3.
Let's play solid.
This is actually very funny. I knew it. I called it too. Don't tell me I didn't call it. I called it. Okay, I think this is the move. D6, knight A4.
This I think.
H6. Yeah, probably this is not the way white should play, but who cares? Yeah, D6, I think knight A4. I kind of like knight A4. I don't know why. I just like it. Maybe I'm walking into something. No, I should take here. And now I think... I mean... Knight E2 is going to go knight A5. But I feel like I have to develop. I don't really have time to do other things. Bishop E6. Okay, white is better for sure, but how do I explain? Takes, no. Bishop B5, he'll castle. I gotta play a little bit faster here.
This maybe, trying to get...
I'm just not sure what to do. Bishop B3.
Possible. Bishop B5, probably.
I don't know. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll castle. And I'll allow G5, which he won't play. What about F4? Okay, just trust my gut. Trust my gut. Go. Move. Move. F4, takes. Queen E8, bishop F6, rook F6. Who knows? It's very drawish, actually. But I think white is still better. What about queen D2, G5? Knight H3, GF, queen H6. Queen F7, knight G5. Wait, so queen D2, G5.
And queen E8, I said maybe.
I'm trying to provoke him. Wait, what if I take and go queen G4, actually? Maybe this is a little safer. And probably shittier too, but whatever. No, actually, why did I do that? That was really stupid. Again, I second guess myself. Knight D4, yeah, I feel like I'm blundering something. Wait, what if C3? If he's like, oh, knight C2. Oh, shoot. Knight C2 and knight E3. Okay, so then why did I allow this? Then I guess I have to go
anything.
Knight H5, rook G6, queen D1 maybe?
Because I want C3, knight C2. Knight H5, rook G6 is my plan. A bit dangerous, but I don't see. Rook f2. Queen f7 maybe.
Okay. Knight g3
Not
perhaps,
totally
or
sure.
c3. Gotta move, gotta move. Faster, faster. c3 perhaps next. I should have played it right away. I don't know why I'm procrastinating on kicking the knight away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if e5 was a good move.
Yep.
Knight g3.
This is why I should have played c3 right away.
This is a strange move, but
I mean, I guess I'll play it now.
let me try it. Very strange move. Pretty bad, probably.
He's got knight f4. Kind of annoying. It's gonna undermine.
e6. Okay. e2 is hanging. Maybe I can get my knight to f4 somehow.
Okay, move.
d4 h5 or something.
Definitely better here. Maybe slightly better,
Rook
but I have no
d2.
time.
Yeah. King h7.
Or not no time, but I'm struggling on the clock here a little bit.
Rook a4, rook e1. Yeah.
Maybe I want to go h4 before g3. On the other hand, let's not reinvent the wheel.
Rook f6, I don't like. Rook f6, g3.
Knight h3, knight g5. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. Probably rook d7. No, that doesn't really work though.
Yeah, I thought rook f7, but then knight h4 might come.
Shoot, I gotta move.
They
Let's
go
here.
like rook g4. It's tricky. He wants
Covering the
rook
g5
d7,
square.
knight e6. Okay, let's do. I'm not sure it will work, but at least it's tricky.
Oh shoot, he's got e6.
Knight h4,
Or g6.
h4.
No.
This is strange. What is
Oh,
this
that's
h4?
bad. Maybe I can go here,
G4
g6, knight
and knight
e3.
e6.
But he's got knight c5.
Can I do this?
Finds it. Of course he sees it. Now I'm losing.
Knight e3 takes knight g. No, I want knight c5 somehow.
Oh well. Wait, maybe not. I have here.
b4, and if I take,
Scratch, knight c3.
I don't know, with rook or knight. What's wrong with knight f4? Don't get it. Knight h6. What is this knight h6?
I mean, finding everything.
Should be winning, no? Takes.
Oh, and I blundered this
Takes.
too. Oh my gosh. Wait, but I am taking some pawns.
Takes.
Move.
Check.
Move.
Here.
Move. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Move. Move now.
Oi! I thought he would
Move.
take that. Okay.
Move. Move, move, move. Move.
Oh, what am I doing? It's ridiculous.
Move, 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 move. Don't lose on time. Okay, now I have a draw, I think. And that's probably all I have. Can I flag him? Probably not. Okay, it's a draw. Yep, it is a draw. GG. I almost won at the end.
I was completely winning.
I almost won at the end.
I'm just.
I mean, I'm probably lost here.
Completely winning at some point.
Was I ever winning?
It was among the most difficult periods of my life, and I don't say that lightly. There were moments where I felt like my life was collapsing in front of me. That like people are actually believing this. Like it took me so long to understand because everything that this is built on is so absurd. And I know I've never cheated in a single game, right? So not only that, you know, Dina, that I play like OTB chess, OTB blitz. I live for that. There's a bullet match over the board against Fabiano Caruana, which I like won. I'm just as good OTB as I am online. Everybody knows this, right? Like, do you feel me on that? Like, it's not that I have never come out of my cave in Charlotte and I'm just some like anonymous unknown. I'm from the same Soviet chess school as Kramnik is. I speak his language. He knows my coach, Psahis. Like, I was like, this is going to resolve itself in a day, right? Like, there's no way that this is going to stick, right? So that was the initial shock. And then when this dragged on and I felt like super GMs were starting to like question my integrity, it was like such a shell shock. It was like everything I built was crashing down because of like, what? Like where are the defending voices? Like, why is this happening? You know, like I'm still recovering from it, to be honest. Yeah, this was the most tilting thing that the people are assuming that it's just one guy. Kramnik shouting on the street corner. Why are you just like ignore? Stop doing what you always do and pay attention to the troll. No, okay? Like not just like Jan, but normal GMs. Like you can see this even like after I played New York. Like, I understand they didn't mean badly, but the tweets that were like, Vladimir Kramnik, you see, Naroditski got 10th place. Are you satisfied now? So like what, if I had a bad tournament, this would have followed me for the rest of my life? Because I could have, if I lost to Fressinet down a queen, like when I lost to Gelfand, I almost had a nervous breakdown. I was like smashing my head with my phone. Like it was just like.
Had Ivanchuk not lost on time.
Like you could see how I was freaking out. I felt like my life was on the line in New York. Like if I didn't have a good tournament, and this is an explicit quote from a super GM who shall go unnamed. He's like, people will leave you alone under the condition that you do well in New York and like that you, I forget what was the second condition. Like what the f***? Like how does this guy get to do this? And then the other big misconception was that I was dragging this on by engaging, right? That Hans told me this. I hope I can share this. That like, of course, Hans doesn't agree with Kramnik. He knows I don't cheat. But he said, but you should have ignored him from the start. There are people who got obsessed with, there's a Discord dedicated to like Naroditski, like rabbit hole cheating. There were like people full time who got so obsessed with this, they would go through all of my videos, all of my content. This is not just Kramnik. There's a lot of people who did this. And quite a few GMs behind the scenes. Either they were actively like, a lot of them were like, let me grab my popcorn, right? Let me, you know, let me
I think I know who you're talking about. Watch how this
unfolds. And Hikaru was the only one, not that I am owed any support, but when he publicly went out in my defense, like something I will never forget. And Hikaru and I have our disagreements. We'll never be the best of friends, but when push came to shove and my reputation was on the line, he went to bat for me. And I really, really appreciated that. Mm-hmm. And I'm still very, very grateful to him for moving the needle. Last two things. Jan, I wanted to mention. Jan thinks that I cheat. Nothing I ever do is going to change that. You know, the final try was like the Levitov podcast, where I literally offered to continue the dialogue on someone's podcast, provided that the videos would stop.
Do you feel like the dust has mostly settled with that? Or do you feel like you've seen sort of an influx of trolling on your videos, or like that there've been, it actually, wait, did the Proctor launch, did that come after this? Or
Yeah, the Proctor launch came after it, and this is why I'm sensitive to the Levy video, right? Because I don't want to reignite the like fake, like, oh, he's throwing games now, like this is how I'm cheating. Compared to the peak when I couldn't do a commentary without trolls coming in and like accusing me of cheating during the commentary, there was literally nothing that I could do. I still have, like I played a match with Anish Giri, blitz match during the peak of this. I had 5 cameras, like on all sides, I had 5 cameras filming me. I won 7.5, 2.5. Now I will never fault Anish for this. He's not responsible for his chat. I looked over at the end of his YouTube chat and I was like almost in tears. Like every second comment was like, he's cheating, he's cheating, he's cheating. I'm literally pushing a pass bond forward to a promotion. And listen, I'm not owed anything by anybody, but it would have been nice if like one or two more people spoke out. I'm not saying they had to do a stream or like Vishy Anand had to command the whole, some one or two words to show that like, this is not acceptable. I think some people think that like Kramnik was my idol when I was young. You know that picture with him.
Yeah, that I made a reel out of.
Yeah, he was one of my like the people I looked up to. Even in 2014, we played twice over the board. In London, we made a draw at a rapid tournament. My mom wanted me to take a picture with him so that we have the chronology, right? 2007, 2014. I was like, no, I don't want to impinge on his freedom, his time. What broke my heart is that if Kramnik had talked to Psahis, my like latest coach, I have the greatest reverence for the world champion. I would rather insert any like horrible medieval punishment than to cheat against a former world champion. Like anybody who knows me knows that this is something that I take very seriously. Anytime he would accept my challenge, I would drop everything, run to the computer. Oh my God, I'm playing world champion. Out of respect for him, it would be unfair to give him anything but my full attention. On his like fourth video, I spent the entire night crafting a YouTube comment in Russian. I think very few people know this. Dina, you helped me write this comment up because I'm not used to like communicating stuff like this in Russian. Here's approximately, I'm gonna just read the important parts. It's 2 pages. I literally spent like 8 hours and only was able to do this with your help. And there's a little bit more there, but in response, I got the usual hate. Like, rather than words, why don't you go out of your like hellhole in Charlotte and play tournaments? Yeah, Daniel, the best way to show the truth is to perform well in New York. Mm-hmm. And that was attempt number 2. And then, of course, the Levitov podcast, where I literally try to treat Kramnik with respect. This is after like 6 videos. I told Jan, I offered to have a podcast on Jan's channel with Kramnik on his territory, in his language, with someone who isn't really on my side, right? And again, I have to give some credit to Jan, like he heard me out and he was respectful to me, like he treated me like a human being. And so when people tell me that I was the one who perpetuated this, it's like, to me, that's when I throw my hands up. I'm like, what else could I have done? Mm-hmm. Like my honor is at stake.
So for the World Rapid and Blitz, like how are you feeling? I mean, going into that.
Relieved.
Going into it, like knowing that this was kind of going to be what.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. I was terrified of the Blitz. Let's put the Rapid aside. Mm-hmm. I understand that people, in reality, even if I had a bad tournament, people would defend me. Like nothing would have happened. But I know for a fact that like this would have, in the minds of at least some super GMs and some very influential people, like I would have dug my grave over like one day of Blitz. And so I like told myself, yeah, I need to pretend that my life is on the line here. That's what I told myself. I came back. I won 5 in a row. I beat Antipov. I beat Woodward. I beat Fressinet in a lost position just through sheer willpower. I beat Ivanchuk and then I beat Dominguez. And the only reason I drew Wesley, I knew that I wouldn't qualify. Now, I haven't said this before. I knew that I would get a 2750 performance. And I'd finally likely be left the fuck alone. I didn't care about anything else other than that. So I knew that like likely I wouldn't qualify unless I beat Wesley. Under any normal circumstances I would play. But, you know, thanks to the infinite wisdom of the chess world, like I wasn't playing this tournament to do anything but like make people leave me alone. And just for the context, the 2750 was like the standard that Vladimir put in his tweets. Which is totally, he was trying to choose a number that was so like high in the sky that was like he's never gonna get it. And then I got a 2749 performance. Amazing. Wow. Gives me no joy, but I'm sorry to sound so melodramatic. No, it's amazing. The Uzbek restaurant. I had the great support of family and friends. You guys were at the tournament supporting me. I couldn't have done it without you because like, it was so great to know that like there are people who have been faithful and like loyal from day one. Yeah, sorry to make it sound like a great like a battle for like. I mean, it was a battle. Like I saw you. You were not sleeping. You were not like eating. You were not like you weren't looking great. But it was honestly, like people would say, but that's on you. Like you are making the choice to take these things seriously. But that's your whole vibe. I mean,
we had this question prepared for you. I kind of know the answer, but I feel like it's important to ask you, like, why does the opinion of all these elite chess players matter to you so much?
I think it has to do, first of all, with like, there's an old school notion of like honor. Right? And I think nowadays, you know, it's like it doesn't resonate as much, but to me, it's still very important. I'm like from the Soviet school, and there's this like total, maybe like overly deferential respect to authority. This is why like when kids argue with me at chess camps, I'm like, man, if I did this, like my coach would say, like when a GM is speaking, you shut up and listen, you soak in the knowledge.
I got myself in a big trouble like that in the latest elite camp because the kid was laughing and talking while Judith was also explaining something. And I made a comment, and then the mom really didn't like it.
Right,
and it was a blown up
and you were
thing.
like the mildest possible way. Like
I was telling you, like Judith Polgar
terribly.
is talking. Like, what are you doing? Why are you turning your back and
Right.
laughing?
And the most important thing is, even if you're right, like Judith or anybody says a variation, and you see that they're wrong, out of respect, you listen. Right? They've earned the right to speak. They could be boring. Like, this is the basic thing that you can do in return for their contribution to the game of chess. This is why even when Kramnik, from the very beginning, was questioning my honor, out of respect for his contribution to chess, I held out hope again and again that like he will see the light eventually. I will keep offering myself up in good faith. I will keep doing like as he demanded, the Title Tuesday stream, another like
10 cameras.
Yeah, like, and I basically relied on the fact that I'm going to do well in that Title Tuesday. It's not easy to play on 5 cameras, right? Like, now that I'm asked to use Proctor, that's another issue. Like, I don't like it at all.
Headphones.
Yeah, like Proctor, I'm not going to get into it too much, but like, it's an uneven playing field. And it's an uneven playing field, and it's not that I have it out for Hikaru, but like, Hikaru has won the most Title Tuesdays, right? Shouldn't like the guy who won the most Title Tuesdays, it doesn't matter that it is Hikaru, it could be anybody. Shouldn't he have to use Proctor? Like, what is the logic behind him not having to use Proctor? In general, it should be everybody or nobody. It is absurd that a select group of people have to play with 2 cameras and the others don't. It's a big disadvantage. I usually play the first Title Tuesday from my phone in bed. I can't do that anymore. You can't play while you're traveling. And it's just I have less tolerance for all of this because now I haven't gotten over 8.5 ever since I had to use Proctor. And I can already see like, oh, interesting. Maybe a coincidence, maybe not. Like, I want to put this behind me, and I don't want to like put myself in a situation where the fire might get reignited. But I'm really sad that this has like dominated the chess landscape. But the opinions of top players, it means the world to me because my honor means the world to me. It's the only thing you have as a chess player is your honor. Right, and I'm not 18 anymore. I have to think about the legacy that I'm trying to create. What will people say about me when I retire from chess? Right? Is it going to be that like top players were like, did Daniel really manage to keep his blitz level that high, even though he was retired from chess? Like, to me, the top players are gods, and it would truly break my heart beyond repair if I knew that they would sit down at a virtual board in front of me and even a scintilla of doubt would creep across their brains. Maybe he's not playing honestly. That is why I took such great pains, 5 cameras. It may sound like I was making fun of Kramnik. No, this is the sad part. I wasn't. Well, I was angry, but I wanted to convince anybody who had any doubts that like, I have nothing to hide. You know, like, I'm an open book. All I do is I just play chess. Please leave me alone now. Let me play.
He definitely needs to work on not letting some people talking some nonsense and trolls online to get under his skin so easily, especially when he proved how strong of a player he is in the Rapid and Blitz World Championships. Thank you. It's definitely a lesson for him to learn from, given that he is a streamer and a YouTuber, and this will not be the last time he faces criticism or trolling. Oh, it actually will be. Well, in this regard. It comes with the environment. And there's a reason people know I'm not to be fucked with on this front. Like, I don't know, maybe this is like a satirical comment, but I'm afraid it wasn't intended that way, although it would be funny to interpret it in that way. And the only way to, you know, not pull my hair out But the problem is, ever since the Kramnik stuff, I feel like if I start doing well, people assume the worst of intentions. Like, why did he end the stream? So they start playing well. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but you don't have anything to prove those people.
The issue is just the lingering effect of it. One final game.
Daniel, just end the stream and then you can play as much as you want.
Well, my curfew is 2 a.m.
I know, but just end the stream. You have a big event tomorrow as well.
I know, and I've been taking it seriously. Okay. On that note, thank you guys for the support. I will do my utmost tomorrow. I'm playing Bluebaum. It's a double elimination format. I would be honored if you joined. I don't even know if the event is being commentated. That's the crazy part. It's the biggest prize fund in online tournament history. And basically, we don't even know where the show will be broadcast. So hopefully it'll be commentated. Hopefully I can get far. And I will do my very, very best. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. And Matthias Bluebaum, my opponent, 4-game mini match. We got this. All for one and one for all. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I will definitely do a debrief stream, win or lose. Trying to be a little bit more professional and definitely more YouTube content coming up soon. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the support through thick and thin. I will play a few more games, try to get that rating back up, and we'll take it from there. All right. Thanks, everybody. Be well, be healthy, be safe.